Are you blind?
I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. Let me clean it up for you. Ah.
You're using such a dirty rag to clean my shoes? Do you know how expensive my shoes are?
No matter how expensive, you can't kick people.
You, as a waiter, kicking you is no different than kicking a dog. Let me tell you, this isn't over yet about the shoes. Kneel down and lick my shoes clean.
You are deceiving others too much.
Am I deceiving others too much? What can you do about it?
You.
What about you? Kneel down and lick my shoes clean.
Miss Lee, why are you so angry?
Oh, Manager Wang. You've come at just the right time. Are your waiters blind? How dare she dirty my shoes?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Is it your place to speak?
Make her lick my shoes clean.
Not on your life.
Still talking back?
Miss Lee, please, calm down. Elder Xiao's banquet is about to start. You should head inside quickly. Don't let it delay you. I'll handle things here.
If you hadn't mentioned it, I would have forgotten. I almost missed something important. I'll leave it to you to handle. Make sure you manage your subordinates well.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it, haha. Mona Su, I just helped you get rid of Miss Lee. Otherwise, you would have been in trouble. So, how do you plan to thank me?
Thank you, manager. I'll treat you to a meal next time.
There's no need for a meal. Just obediently serve me and make me happy.
Let go of me. Do you not know that my husband is the general manager of Vita Corporate? He's friends with the boss.
Just a neglected nobody from the Xiu family. If he were really that useful, you wouldn't be working here as a waitress. Isn't that right? Ha ha ha.
Let go or I'll start screaming.
In this hotel, I'm the most powerful person after the boss. Screaming will be of no use. You better just let me have my fun. You'll get your share of the benefits.
Stop.
Who are you guys? How dare you hit me?
I don't care who you are. Beat him hard for me.
Ah. Ouch.
Mona, stop right there. Look at what you've turned into now. If it weren't for me, you would have suffered today.
What does it have to do with you? Ever since I've been with Alan, it's like you've never had a daughter these past 3 years, completely ignoring me.
He's just a manager at Vida Corporate. How could he possibly be worthy of you? He have no status in his own home. Even protecting you is an issue. What do you see in him anyway?
Him being nice to me is enough. Let me tell you, even if I have to scavenge through trash, I still want to be with Alan.
You. Sigh. Forget it. Here, there are tens of millions. Without money, you have no status in your in-law's home. Well, you are my daughter after all. If you encounter any problems in the future, just go to the butler. He will sort things out for you.
Mona, stop it. Grandpa and others will be here soon. It wouldn't be good if they saw.
So what if they see?
Why is it you?
Are you surprised?
This is the private room for my grandfather's birthday banquet. What are you doing here?
I'm obviously here for Grandpa's birthday banquet.
Did my grandpa invite you?
I'm about to become his granddaughter-in-law. Of course he has to invite me.
Granddaughter-in-law? Are you with Ethan?
You've repeatedly rejected my advances, so I'm with your brother now, even though he's not as good as you in any aspect. But that would be more convenient for us to have an affair.
Stop talking nonsense. You don't like Ethan. Why are you with him then?
Because I hate you. I want to get revenge on you. I want to see the Xiao family fall apart, left with nothing. I want to make you regret rejecting me.
You're just a psychopath. Let go of me.
What are you guys doing?
Can't you see the affair?
Wife, it's not like this.
Husband, I believe you. It must be this crazy woman.
What? You want to get hit again?
What, Mona? And she hit you? Are you okay?
It's okay now. All settled.
Whoa. Now you feel sorry.
You think I'll still let you bully me?
What are you guys doing?
What's going on here? Why are you crying?
Oh dear, my baby. Who has been bullying you?
I'm not even married yet. This sister-in-law wants to bully me and hit me.
You country bumpkin. It's not your place to lecture anyone here.
Mona Su, are you looking for trouble? How dare you hit my woman?
This has nothing to do with Mona. It was Rebecca Lee who started the fight.
You're talking nonsense.
She hit me first, and then she tried to seduce my husband.
You're spouting nonsense. Why would I seduce him? In what way is he better than our Ethan?
Exactly. Our Ethan, a naturally born gentleman with a prosperous fate. Can Alan compare to that?
Ha 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 ha. You think my Rebecca would seduce him? Only if Rebecca were blind.
You dare to do it but not admit it.
Who dares to do it but not own up to it? I arrived early today. When Alan Zhao saw me alone, he hugged me from behind. He even said I was beautiful. I immediately broke free, and my sister-in-law pretended not to see it. Siding with her husband.
You don't deserve to be a brother, you beast.
Ethan, don't be impulsive.
What? How do you expect me to tolerate this?
That's just her nonsense. Ethan, don't you know what kind of person I am?
You really know how to twist the truth.
It's easy to know the face, hard to know the heart. I originally thought Alan was gentle and refined, unexpectedly.
No matter what, she is going to be your future sister-in-law. How can you harbor such crooked thoughts? It seems you've learnt from this village girl and be bad.
You are just being instigated by this crazy woman to sow discord.
You village girl. Watch your mouth.
Mom, how could you hit someone?
So what if I did? If it weren't for today being Grandpa's birthday, I would have hit you too.
So you do still consider me in your eyes?
Grandpa, look at this brother and sister-in-law. They're bullying your granddaughter-in-law who hasn't even married into the family yet.
I'm sorry, Grandpa.
It's all because of this village girl causing trouble.
Alan married such a wife, and seeing Rebecca so beautiful. It's inevitable to feel restless. We are all family. Family scandals should not be publicized. I'll make the decision. Later, I'll have Alan pick a gift to give to Rebecca as a way to apologize.
Since Grandpa has spoken, then I have nothing more to say.
Same here.
No way. The matter of Mona Sue bullying Rebecca. We can't just let it slide.
What else do you want? It was clearly her who bullied me.
I want you out of the Xiao family.
You're simply not worthy of Alan. That's why Alan is so restless. We should let Su Muyan out of the house without give she anything. She should divorce Alan as soon as possible.
Why should I? I work tirelessly at home serving you all, and I have to work outside as well. Yet you always force me to divorce Alan.
Because you're not worthy. Not even one relative came to the wedding. Look at your background. A village girl that nobody wanted. You're only fit to clean around here.
Today, you must divorce Alan.
Mom, I genuinely like Mona. Don't drive her away.
Why can't you like someone else, just like her? I don't understand what you're thinking.
Mom, I'm about to get married. We'll definitely need a maid at home. Why not just keep her? Let her clean the house, do the laundry.
Oh, look. How kind-hearted our Rebecca is.
Alan. For you, I can endure.
Since it's decided, let's put an end to this matter. Everyone, please take your seats, and let's eat.
Happy 75th birthday, Grandpa. Wishing Grandpa good health. May all go well with you.
Ethan sure knows how to speak well.
Grandpa, do you like this gift?
Oh, Ethan is really thoughtful.
Ethan, the gift you gave is really nice.
Oh, just a little something.
Grandpa really didn't hurt you in vain. You truly are a well-behaved, smart, and sensible child.
Grandpa, congratulations on your 75th birthday. Wishing you happiness as vast as the eastern seas and a long life as enduring as the southern mountains.
Very good, very good. You haven't even married into the family yet. But your filial piety is already evident. You and Ethan are truly a match made in heaven.
Grandpa, do you like the gift I brought?
What treasure is this?
This is a multicolored glass bowl from the Tianlong period. It's preserved so well, there's only one in the whole world.
Wow. Then this thing must be pretty expensive, right?
Fake goods. The only genuine product is in my house.
It's not expensive for our family, just a small price.
No wonder you come from a rich family.
So, can she compare it to a country girl?
Oh, it's Grandfather's birthday celebration. Surely some people haven't prepared gifts, right?
I think they just don't respect Grandfather. They don't even bother to change their clothes. Jeez, I guess they smells bad.
Just a country girl indeed. Doesn't know the first thing about manners. Alan, you must be blind to have fallen for her.
Mona Sue, you didn't forget to prepare a gift, did you?
Hey, what gifts did you all actually prepare? Come on, show everyone. It shouldn't be too shabby, right? Ha ha ha.
Congratulations on Grandpa's 75th birthday. Wishing Grandpa good fortune and vitality.
What can such a small box hold?
I really want to see what they actually gave.
Hey, you two, why did you only bring one gift?
Grandpa, hurry up and open it so we can all see.
Alan, are you trying to curse me to die soon?
I clearly put a jade ring in there. How did it turn into a watch?
You guys have some nerve giving a watch for Grandpa's birthday. Are you trying to curse Grandpa to death? Alan Xiao, today, I'm going to make you embarrass yourself at the birthday feast. Kicking you out of the Xiao family, everything in the Xiao family can only be inherited by me, Ethan Xiao.
Giving a watch at the birthday banquet, this isn't supposed to mean the same as giving a clock, is it?
Considering how good your grandfather has been to you, you actually give this kind of gift in person.
Grandpa, I really didn't mean it that way. I also don't know how this jade bangle turned into a watch.
So you mean it was switched by someone else?
You unfilial descendant from now on. Get out of the Xiao family. You will never enter the Xiao family's house.
Grandpa, you can't kick me out. I really don't know what happened. Grandpa.
Please get up first. Someone must be playing tricks.
Isn't that obvious? It must be your doing.
Don't falsely accuse me.
Falsely accusing. The watch you want to give is in your gift box, other than what you guys did. Who else could it be?
That was not our gift at all. It must have been switched or picked up by mistake.
Then what was the original gift you intended to send? Bring it out and let's have a look.
We definitely can't find it now. The watch you want to give is in your gift box.
And you're still making excuses.
Since you don't believe it was swapped, I'll present a truly valuable gift for Grandpa's birthday celebration. I guarantee Grandpa will be pleased.
What kind of impressive gift can you afford to give? Can it compare to my gold Rui scepter?
What I'm giving is also a Qianlong-era 7-color glazed bowl.
What? You're giving a 7-color glazed bowl too?
Such blatant bragging without any proof.
Don't you know your own limits? How can you afford such an expensive gift?
Mona, what are you talking about? Our family doesn't have anything like that.
Look at this. Even your husband doesn't know about it. Who are you trying to fool here?
Don't worry. I'll definitely be able to get it.
Dare to bet?
Let's bet. What do you want to bet on?
If you can't take it out, you and your husband better get out of the Xiao family quickly.
So if I take it out?
Then I'll kneel down and apologize to you.
All right, but you better not go back on your word.
Mona, stop pretending to be something you're not.
Even if her face is swollen, she can't pretend to be fat.
That's still much better than some who gift fake items for their grandfather's birthday.
She couldn't possibly know that the porcelain I gave was a fake, right? No way. She couldn't possibly know.
This bowl is a fake.
What nonsense are you spouting? Just because you can't afford it, you criticize others' gifts?
You're just a country girl, and you know how to appraise antiques. You think it's just a bowl for eating in the village.
Why do you say that what I sent is fake? Where's the evidence?
As far as I know, a genuine Qianlong-era cloisonné bowl has a nick.
Mona, you really know your stuff.
I think she's just bluffing.
Don't just make things up. We don't understand. So you just fool us.
What do I gain from deceiving you? You can check it online. There is only one true authentic. It's in the Red Mountain Group. Red Mountain Group.
Mount Red Group.
I must have been deceived as well. How could I spend so much money on a fake?
It's okay. No worries. With antiques, it's inevitable to be deceived sometimes.
Exactly. Antiques, it's quite normal to not be able to distinguish the real from the fake. Anyway, our Rebecca spent so much real money. That was real cash, unlike some people who do it on purpose.
Who exactly did it on purpose, knowing well that the only genuine piece is at Mount Red Group? Yet she sent a fake one over.
I was deceived by someone. How could I possibly send a fake?
Exactly. How could our Rebecca possibly send a fake product?
You believe she didn't do it on purpose. Why don't you believe that we were framed?
Stop making excuses for yourself. You're just bitter because Alan doesn't have shares in the company. You intentionally wanted to curse our grandfather to death.
Mom, it's really not like that.
Mona Sue, stop talking nonsense here. If you're so sure, show us the gift you mentioned.
You're the one saying mine is fake. Then show me the real one. Let me see it.
Just you wait. I'm calling someone to bring a real one right now. Butler, help me bring the colorful glass bowl from home to the hotel.
Oh, now you're putting on an act.
Cut it out. You said the genuine article is at Mount Red Group. Are you with Mount Red Group or something?
I don't even know her. Just a village girl nobody wants. Ha 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 ha.
Let's see how long you can keep this act up.
You'll find out soon enough. I want you to kneel before me and apologize.
If you can produce it, Rebecca and I will kneel and apologize to you. We'll kneel 100 times if necessary.
Mona, are you serious? What if we really get kicked out?
Don't worry about it.
Just wait to be kicked out of the house.
This is the gift for Grandpa. Please accept it.
Grandpa, open it and see.
How come this looks exactly like the one Rebecca just gave?
This is the genuine article.
Just because you say it's real. I think this one is the counterfeit product.
That's impossible. How could a country girl like you have something like this?
You're calling mine fake? So yours is real?
You can tell if it's real just by looking at it.
There really is a notch.
How is that possible? Wait, what? She only earns a few thousand a month. How could she possibly afford such a thing?
I can't believe it's real.
Mona Sue, we all underestimated how cunning you could be. I didn't expect you to be so good at deception.
What are you saying?
None of us know how to appreciate this kind of thing. How could someone from such a humble background understand it? And all this talk about a flaw, it's just to fool people. If she really could afford it, come you're working here as a waitress.
She almost shushed me. If you could afford this thing, how could you possibly take a liking to our Alan?
If you don't understand, don't talk nonsense. Just a porcelain bowl to me is nothing big.
Wow, quite the attitude there. People who don't know might think you're the daughter of some tycoon.
How do you know I'm not?
Wow, bro, has your wife gone crazy or what? Better take her to the hospital quick.
You stop talking for a minute.
Honey, do you believe me?
It's not about believing or not anymore. There's no way to explain this now.
Talking about background and appearance, how could you ever compare to our Rebecca? Just to slander our Rebecca, you really would do anything.
Oh, I see her. It's just envy, jealousy, and hatred. Afraid that Rebecca might have a child, right?
Who says she can't have one?
Oh my.
Women are not just tools for childbirth. Is it a huge sin if a woman doesn't have children?
If this were in your countryside, a hen that doesn't lay eggs would be slaughtered. I haven't kicked you out of the house, which already makes me the best stepmother in China. Ha ha ha.
Why don't you ask Alan what he thinks? Doesn't he want a child of his own?
Cough, cough.
What brings you here all of a sudden?
Old friend?
Still running this shabby hotel, huh? Just got back from abroad.
Yes, came back to start a company. I'm the one who started the Joaquin Group. This is my daughter, Jo Huiman.
Hello, Grandpa.
So beautiful. If my grandson weren't married, I'd have him marry you.
It's not a match. It wouldn't work out.
I see this Miss Jo isn't any better than our Rebecca.
If we don't see eye to eye, better not to talk too much. Mr. Xiao, I wish you good health and a long life. We're leaving now. Wow. This porcelain bowl is indeed top quality merchandise.
Is this for real?
But for your social class, it's hard to deal with such items.
This thing is nice. Keep it safe. I'm looking forward to you coming to me.
The Jo family really thinks too highly of themselves.
They are genuinely wealthy.
Grandpa, what Mona said is true. This is indeed a Qianlong period 7-color glass bowl.
Rebecca Lee, it's time you fulfilled your promise.
Kowtowing is simple. But brother, aren't you going to ask where this money came from?
Right, Mona Sue. Where did you get so much money to buy this colourful glass bowl?
Brother, looking at your head. It seems quite green all over. Ethan, what do you mean?
You guys are really making wild guesses.
Brother, do you really not understand, or are you pretending? Sister-in-law must have hooked up with a rich guy.
How could that be possible?
If she didn't hook up with a rich guy, how could she possibly afford this antique porcelain bowl?
Of course, I bought it myself.
Then where did the money come from?
Look at this hotel, bustling with people. Although my sister-in-law is average-looking, there are always 1 or 2 old men. Maybe he'll take a liking to her.
Oh, right. How does that song lyric go again? Falling in love with a wild horse, but there's no prairie in my home.
Ha 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 ha.
Don't be too harsh, guys.
Mona, is it true what they said?
Don't you believe me either?
I believe you, but...
Brother, even a man would doubt it. You really have a good temperament. You haven't even gotten angry or asked for clarification yet.
Then, I'll just say it straight. My dad is Arnold Sue, the chairman of Mount Red Group. I am his daughter.
What did she say? You are Arnold Sue's daughter from Mount Red Group? Arnold Sue is the richest man in Dragon City. He could connect with someone like you?
Ha! She actually claims she's the daughter of the richest man. Ha ha ha.
Then I must be the son of the world's richest man.
If she is the daughter of the richest man, then I am Snow White.
Ha 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 ha. Alan, I think she's really lost it.
Honey, what are you doing?
No fever. What nonsense are you talking? How could you possibly be the daughter of the richest man?
To cover up the fact that you're dating a wealthy man, you actually made up this ridiculous story about being the daughter of the richest man. Don't you think it's ridiculous?
You're just saying you won the lottery. Then we might believe it a bit more.
I'm telling the truth. My dad is Arnold Sue. My name is Mona Sue.
Just because your surname is Sue, you claim to be Arnold Sue's daughter. We've never even met such a big boss. Wow, you really know how to climb the family tree.
You think I don't remember? When you married my brother, you didn't bring any relatives. You're just an orphan.
That's because my dad didn't approve of me being with Alan. I insisted on marrying Alan. My dad wanted to cut ties with me.
So you mean Alan isn't good enough for you? And the Xiao family isn't good enough for you either?
That's exactly what I mean.
Let's go. I'll take you to the hospital.
Mona Sue, what exactly do you want to turn this birthday feast into?
Grandpa, Mona didn't do it on purpose.
My 75th birthday was supposed to be a joyful occasion. It's all because of Mona Sue stirring up trouble here. She really doesn't deserve to enter our Xiao family's home.
Mona Sue, get out of the Xiao family.
Get out of the Shou family. Did you hear that?
Grandpa, please give Mona another chance.
You don't need to beg him. He doesn't distinguish between black and white, favoring one over the other.
Mona Sue, how can you talk to your elders like that? You have no respect for your elders.
You really deserve a beating.
Grandpa! Mona might be too tired from work recently. She seems a bit out of it. That's why I was talking nonsense. Please don't take it to heart.
You're still defending her. What do you even like about her?
We've already given Mona Sue a chance. It's her own fault for not cherishing it.
Brother, if you insist on keeping Mona Sue, that's fine, but you must accept a punishment.
I'm willing to accept any punishment. Just don't kick us both out.
Fine. Then give up the position of general manager at Vita Corporate.
This company was built from scratch by my husband. You guys didn't lift a finger, just reaping the benefits. Why should he be kicked out now?
It's all because of you. You're no help at all. If it weren't for Alan pleading on your behalf, I would have kicked you out of the Xiao family long ago.
Mona, what's going on with you today? If you really care about me, you'd say less. I believe in you, but you also need to listen to me for a moment.
I'm sorry, Alan, for the insult the Xiao family gave today. I will remember all of it. I will take revenge on them one by one.
Revoking your position as the general manager of your company. You don't have any complaints, do you?
No.
Then Ethan will take over as the general manager. You will be the deputy manager. Assist Ethan well.
Yes.
Since it's like this, let's not cause any more trouble.
Waiter, please serve the dishes.
Bro. You haven't forgotten the apology gift you promised me, right?
Haven't forgotten. I'll get it ready when I go back.
Hey, why don't we go to the jewelry store tomorrow? Whichever one you like, pick that one. You're in charge of paying.
Not bad. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You're up to no good again.
Does anyone want to see anything specific?
I want to see a necklace.
I don't know about this. What's your budget?
There's no budget.
Well...
It's just buy whatever she like.
Okay.
Don't bring out any cheap ones for me.
Just grab a necklace that costs tens of thousands.
I wouldn't even look at ones that are just tens of thousands.
Bro, you're being too stingy. Who can be satisfied with just tens of thousands?
Oh, no. Could it be that you're out of money? You are the general manager after all?
Well, funds have been a bit tight recently.
I don't care. Bring over the most expensive necklace in your store.
Just pick whatever. I'll pay for it.
Wow, what's going on here? We haven't even started drinking. How come you're already drunk?
Oh dear. Looks like the old man has swindled quite a bit of money, huh?
You really are all hair and no wit. Don't you know this is a jewelry store under Mount Red?
You really think you are? The heiress of Mount Red Group?
Oh my. You really are seriously ill. I think it's fried your brain.
Just pick whatever. I'll pay after you're done choosing.
All right. Let's see how long you can keep dreaming.
This is the treasure of our store. The Ocean Star worth 3 million.
This chain is pretty nice. It matches you quite well.
Indeed, it's nice. Let's go with this one. Wrap it up.
This is too expensive. How about we switch to a cheaper one?
Hey, didn't someone just say we buy whatever we pick? She's paying.
You all know it. Mona has been a bit off these days. Her words. Don't take them seriously.
Honey, you believe me.
How could you possibly come up with 3 million?
A mere 3 million is nothing to me.
Oh, stop it already. All right, Mona, that's enough. Well then, waiter, bring over a necklace that costs over 100,000. I'll pick up the tab.
It can't be changed, just this one.
Bro, don't you have 3 million? Mona Sue wants to pretend, and you like her so much. So, you have to pay for her mistakes, right?
Where would I get that much money? My money is all allocated for specific uses. Mona, it was just a joke. You two mustn't take it seriously.
Honey, don't be scared. Trust me.
Are you guys buying or not? Are you just teasing me? Or are you here to cause trouble? If you're not buying, I'll call someone. Hey, manager, there are people causing trouble here. Bring some staff over.
What kind of attitude is this, waiter? Did we say we aren't buying?
Who are you trying to scare by shouting like that? Wrap it up.
Can't wrap it? Swap it for a necklace worth tens of thousands. I'll pay immediately.
Who is causing trouble here?
It's them. One moment they want the most expensive one. The next they want the cheapest. They keep refusing to pay.
I told them if they can't afford it, don't buy it. Causing trouble in my jewelry store. Don't you realize whose property this is? Security, drag them out.
Hey, big brother. Isn't it just Mount Red Group? Our lady here is the young miss of Mount Red Group. Look, do you recognize her?
Exactly. Here's the young miss of Mount Red Group. You still dare to make a move on her?
Who? You're scaring me.
It's her.
You better hurry up and kowtow to your lady and apologize.
Oh dear. Sorry. So she's really a young lady. What did I tell you?
Sigh, honey, are you all right? How could you hit someone?
What's wrong with hitting her? Coming here to cheat and deceive. Yet she claims to be the young lady. What kind of the young lady?
Scared me to death. I thought she really was a wealthy young lady.
Mona Sue, huh? Can't pretend anymore. You have been exposed. Ha 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 ha.
My name is Mona Sue. I'm the only daughter of Arnold Sue. You dare to hit me?
Don't think just because you share the same last name as the chairman that you are the chairman's daughter. The chairman's daughter couldn't afford this multi-million necklace.
Really? Your acting skills are really something. You definitely deserve an Oscar for that.
Who says I can't afford it?
Let me tell you, if you don't buy this order today, no one can leaving this store.
Go and swipe it.
Oh, look at your rustic appearance. Just grabbing any card? You're just trying to fool me.
There's 50 million in this card.
If your card has 50 million, then my card has 100 million.
You really look like a wealthy person. Why don't you take out your card?
Why should I? I'm not the one paying.
Who just said they wanted to buy the heart of the ocean?
It was this beautifully dressed lady here.
Since you want to buy it, then please take out your card.
Are you kidding me? We're only responsible for choosing, not paying.
You think I would believe this, country girl? Today, I'm swiping both of your cards. Whoever can swipe it will pay the bill. As for other matters, you can discuss them after you leave my jewelry store.
Why are you being so unreasonable?
I'm done for. Where can I get that much money?
Hurry up and take it out.
Whatever. Plus, Alan and Ethan are there. I'll find an excuse then.
Don't get it wrong. The first one is mine.
Don't worry. I don't think this first card can pay much money either. She will brush the first one soon.
This. Sigh.
Bro, we'll have to return the money to our Rebecca.
All right, I agree.
Honey, don't be afraid. Trust me. Payment failed.
Look at the first one. It's yours. Oh, the payment failed.
That's impossible.
Payment successful.
What's going on here?
Take a look at Rebecca's card. Paid for it with just one swipe.
There must have been a mistake.
What mistake? You really thought you could afford it?
Was there a mistake with the swipe?
Of course not. Don't you know your own card?
I just received this card. I'm not sure about the card number.
Oh dear, you still haven't faced reality? You're just a country girl. Still dreaming of something fanciful. What makes you think you're some rich heiress? Without our Xiao family, you're not even a waitress.
There must be some mistake. Show me the bill.
You remember the meals, but not the beatings.
I really am the heiress of Mount Red Group. This card was given to me by my dad. He wouldn't lie to me.
Who would believe that? Security, take her out.
Let's see who dares.
Why have you come here, manager?
Let her go quickly. Yes, let her go, let her go.
You dare to hit me?
Stop. Do you know who she is?
Isn't she just a country girl from the countryside?
She is the precious daughter of Mount Red Group, the only daughter of the chairman, Mona Sue.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Just now I was blind. I shouldn't have hit you. I'm really sorry, miss. So sorry.
Get out of here. From now on, you are forbidden to work anywhere within Mount Red Group.
All right, all right.
Didn't you hear me saying, get lost?
Sigh, okay. Supervisor. Was there a mistake or not?
Who exactly picked up the tab?
I just had a fall. I might have accidentally mixed up the cards.
Do you realize you've ruined me?
I thought you all were family. It doesn't matter who pays, right?
You got fired.
Miss, I was wrong. I really need this job. Please give me one more chance, miss.
Alan Xiao. Oh, the money for this necklace. But it was given by Rebecca. You need to remember to return it to Rebecca.
I'll give it to you when I get back.
Bro, you just left your wife behind?
Oh, she even insisted on arguing with someone else. Don't get beaten up by someone else then.
Miss, I was wrong. I really need this job. Please give me one more chance, miss.
Get out of here now. Otherwise, I'll have someone throw you out.
It seems my card and Rebecca Lee's card got swapped. Could you freeze the card for me?
Okay.
Can I still use my black card then?
After the chairman lifts your restrictions, all your bank cards will be usable.
Then there's no problem. Remember not to reveal my identity for now. You go ahead.
Okay.
Mona, are you all right?
I thought you didn't want me anymore.
Mona, can you please stop causing trouble from now on? I just want to live an ordinary life with you.
I promise you.
We've run out of money. We can earn it back. And I don't care about being the general manager either. I only care about you.
Since they don't trust us, I'll hide my identity and play along with you guys. I'll take back everything they took from us.
Wash my underwear for me.
Aren't you disgusting? Throwing underwear at me.
You should be thankful I didn't throw it at your face.
I only wash for my husband. I don't care about the rest.
If I tell you to wash, you wash. Why are you making such a fuss?
Can't you wash yourself underwear at this age?
If I wash them myself, what do I need you for?
I'm your sister-in-law, not your nanny.
You were all tough last night. I didn't expect you to be exposed soon. I thought you were more capable.
Let me tell you, I'm no longer the Mona Sue you used to push around, casually, anymore. What are you doing?
You really think highly of yourself. You're even worse than a maid in our house. Did you hear that? Get lost.
Mona Sue, come and mop this floor clean.
Do you really think I'm your housemaid?
You're just a village girl from the countryside, besides cleaning. What else can you do? If it weren't for Rebecca's kindness in keeping you, you would have been kicked out yesterday.
Let me tell you, starting today, I'm not handling it anymore. I won't serve you anymore. Do whatever you want.
Do you still dare to resist? I can't handle you?
Sigh. Son, what's wrong with you? Son, wake up. Someone come quickly. Son, wake up. Son. Nurse, how is my son doing?
The patient's current condition is very dire. His kidneys have almost failed.
Oh, what should we do? You need to think of something quickly. Please save my son.
This requires a matching kidney donor. Currently, there isn't a suitable one in our city.
You must save Ethan.
Can a relative's kidney work? Currently, only Mr. Alan Xiao's kidney is available. Right. You all should communicate about it as soon as possible. Time waits for no one.
Aren't there any suitable kidneys in nearby cities?
It's uncertain. And even if there are, we can't get them here.
Rebecca, doesn't your family have a wide network? You need to think of something fast.
I wish I had that much influence. Oh, then I'll make a call and see. But it might not work.
Rebecca, you must help us.
Sigh.
You should communicate with Please communicate with the family as soon as possible. It would be best if he's willing to donate a kidney.
Alan, please save Ethan. He's your only brother. Please save him.
Yes, Alan. Ethan and I are about to get married. I can't afford to lose my husband. Please save Ethan.
No way.
Are you really that heartless? Can you really bear to watch Ethan die?
A person has 2 kidneys. Just donate one to save Ethan. What's the big deal?
How can you say it's no big deal? Is someone with one kidney still considered normal?
Alan, Ethan has always been very good to you. This is a matter of life and death for Ethan.
How does Ethan usually treat us? You all know it too well. Just a few days ago at Grandpa's birthday banquet, he even wanted to rush us out.
That's all in the past now. As long as you are willing to save Ethan, I promise to treat you twice as well in the future.
Auntie, Ethan is still very young. We don't even have children yet. If something happens to Ethan, the Xiao family would be left without a successor.
Alan, I know I've been somewhat biased usually, but you are all descendants of the Xiao family. The palm and the back of the hand are both made of flesh. To me, you are all the same. This time it's Ethan who is ill. If it were you, I would also ask Ethan to save you.
Alan and I have been running around for this family, without even having any shares. He just lies at home all day, enjoying himself. Now he's ruined his kidneys and expects Alan to save him. Have you considered Alan's feelings?
Mom will give you the shares as long as you save Ethan. I guarantee you can just lie at home, sleep, and earn money.
I haven't even had children yet.
Oh, you've been trying for so many years. Not being able to have children definitely isn't a kidney issue. This way. When the time comes, wait for me. To have a child with Ethan, and I'll adopt one out to you.
Yes. Don't worry.
You all say one thing and do another. How can I trust you?
Alan, I have never gone back on my word. Just save Ethan, and I will fulfill everything they promised you.
I'll think about it.
What time is it? It's urgent. Don't think about it anymore.
Yes. Alan, if you don't save him, your brother will die. If you save him, your brother will come back to life. Even though you're not my biological child, you and your brother share your father's blood. You are real brothers. You can't just stand by and do nothing otherwise. Your father, even in the netherworld, won't rest in peace.
Let me think.
Rebecca, get some people to threaten Alan. Alan, I'm kneeling down for you. I beg you, please save your brother.
Mom, we're talking about a kidney here, not something trivial. It will affect me for the rest of my life. If I give it to him, Mom, this is about a kidney, not something trivial. It will affect me for the rest of my life. If I give it to him, then I...
Hello, housekeeper. Are you familiar with the largest private hospital in the country?
It's part of our group's assets.
Great. Could you check if there's a compatible kidney available? Arrange for it to be transferred from nearby.
Okay, I'll contact the hospital.
If you don't save me, I'll kneel here and not get up. I'm begging you. I kowtowed to you. I'm begging you.
Don't panic. Let's see if there's another way.
Alan, are you going to make me kneel and beg you too?
What if there's a suitable kidney from another region?
Our family doesn't have that capability.
What if there's a miracle?
Who would believe in miracles?
What are you doing?
Let go of me.
Soft doesn't work. Let me give you something hard.
At this point, of course, saving lives is the priority.
Are these people the ones you called?
It's you. What do you want to do? Mom, why are you doing this?
It's the only way to save your brother.
This isn't right.
At this point, we have no other choice.
Am I not a member of the Xiao family anymore? Why are you doing this?
You are utterly heartless. Even bandits wouldn't do such a thing.
Alan, you need to understand Mum's feelings. Your brother's life is in grave danger.
Alan, I'm asking you one last time. Are you willingly donating your kidney to your brother?
I've been tied up. Talking about volunteering now?
You really have no shame.
Great aunt, make a decision quickly.
Little auntie, saving lives is crucial.
Fine then. Even if Alan blames me later, I'll accept it.
Hurry, get to the operating room.
No.
Mona.
No.
Who are you?
This is the hospital of our Mount Red group. Who allowed them to create a mess here?
This is our family matter. You have no right to meddle.
Don't you want a suitable kidney?
Is there really a suitable kidney available?
Of course.
Who allowed them to come?
My son can be saved now. He can be saved.
So there really is a miracle.
What miracle? This is the effect of the call Rebecca just made.
Let's just go with the flow then.
Have you all made up your minds? Steward, what are you doing here?
Don't waste time. Saving lives is crucial. The master asked me to give you a message. Visit when you have time.
Hey, who are you talking to? Could it be Mona Sue?
This? Rebecca, what do you mean by this? Oh, I had a little argument with my dad earlier.
Then you should hurry home and talk to your dad.
You...
Who gave you the right to arrest people?
It was my order. What do you want to do about it?
A matter of urgency is governed by authority. Ethan is already in this condition. I had no other choice.
It was me who made the decision. Hit me if you must.
If it weren't for the expert's help today, I would have been kidnapped by my closest person to have my kidney removed.
What expert? It was clearly Rebecca who found help. Besides, aren't you standing here all in one piece?
We almost did something to harm you, but it didn't succeed, did it? If you have any resentment, direct it at me. What I mean is what the old man means.
She called someone for help. If you were that capable, would you need to resort to kidnapping?
When I ask for help, people do their best. Whether they'll help or not is still uncertain. We can only prepare for both possibilities now.
If it's not us worrying about Rebecca, then who would it be? Ha ha ha.
Today, I've completely seen through your inhumanity. I won't show any mercy towards you anymore. From now on, I won't let you bully us anymore.
Are you two planning to leave the Xiao family?
I am a member of the Xiao family. I will never leave the Xiao family.
Us leaving the Xiao family would just be what you want. Don't worry. We're not leaving.
Honey, I don't want to stay here anymore. Let's go home.
I've missed you so much these past few days.
But there are too many people around.
What's there to fear? They are all in the hospital now, right on the operating table.
Still, it's not convenient. Once I get hold of the Xiao family's company and their money, we can go anywhere we want.
I want it now. Just think, your husband is in the hospital undergoing surgery, and here I am, having an affair with you.
You crazy person.
Now you see what kind of people your family really are. If there weren't another kidney available, you would be lying on that operating table right now.
I just didn't expect them to do something like this.
If they hadn't threatened you just now, and you had persuaded them a bit more, would you have agreed?
Yes. But after all, he is my younger brother.
You're just too kind. Being like this, you'll only get bullied.
It's all family. What does it matter?
But that doesn't mean they consider you family.
Sigh.
Is there something going on?
It's just a college reunion.
That's perfect for getting some fresh air.
Good. It's not far from here anyway. All right, let's go then.
Whatever you want to eat, feel free to order. Money is no object.
Where have you been making money recently?
I just got a contract with Mount Red Group, made a small profit.
You're being modest, aren't you? It's more than just a little.
Well, it's just over 5 million, actually.
That's amazing. Could you introduce me to someone from Mount Red Group?
Just 5 million isn't really that much, is it? Hey, if you want to meet someone from Mount Red Group, you should ask me. I can introduce you.
You know people at Mount Red Group?
My uncle is a manager in the procurement department at Mount Red Group. Getting an order should be easy then.
Then you should definitely introduce me.
Sure, just a small gift will do.
Really good at pretending.
Is Mount Red Group really that impressive?
Being a waiter really shows one's humble origins. Mount Red Group is the largest corporation in the city. The boss is the richest person. You didn't know that?
Hey, Mr. Xiao.
Yes?
How about I introduce you to someone from Mount Red Group?
Really? What gift should I bring?
Just kowtow your head. How's that?
What do you mean?
Aren't you going too far?
Back then, he was the most impressive one. Just a rich second-generation kid. His grades were pretty good. He even dated the class beauty. Why isn't he impressive now? Ha 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 ha!
He's so down and out, and marrying such a wife is already miserable enough.
The more he is like this, the more I want to trample him underfoot.
I know people from Mount Red Group, too. I don't need to beg you.
You, a mere waiter. And you know people from Mount Red Group?
You must be dreaming.
You wouldn't happen to know the cleaning at Mount Red Group, would you? Ha ha ha.
I know the heiress of Mount Red Group.
Are you kidding me? You, a nanny for someone? I bet you wouldn't even qualify. So what does she look like?
Well, she looks just like me.
Haha. Mr. Xiao, your wife is really hilarious.
Seriously funny. Not that I know the heiress of Mount Red Group, but she definitely couldn't look like you. Sigh. Are you delirious from hunger or what?
I really am hungry.
Waiter, let's order.
Hello, what would you like to eat?
Let her order.
Miss, what would you like to eat?
Then I'll just order anything.
Sigh. Order anything, I'll pay.
We agreed that I would pay. Why are you snatching the bill?
Can't help it. Who else has the capability like me?
All right, I'll let you do it.
Then I'll just focus on eating and won't compete with you guys.
Get me an egg fried rice.
Egg fried rice, haha.
What did you say?
I said let's order some egg fried rice. My husband loves it.
How could such a fancy restaurant have egg fried rice? Country bumpkin.
Do you even know how to order? Who orders egg fried rice?
I just wanted my husband to try it, to see if it's as good as the one I make.
Of course, it's not as good as yours.
Sorry, we don't have egg fried rice.
Then what do you have?
Well, we do have seafood fried rice.
Then let's have a seafood fried rice with an added egg.
Sorry, we don't offer the service of adding an egg.
Honey, this place is just so-so.
This is a high-end restaurant. Stop making it hard for the waiter. How about this? Let's have some lobster and abalone.
Okay. Do you have French blue lobster?
Yes.
I'll take 2.
All right.
Add 2 servings of top-tier French foie gras.
2 servings of French foie gras.
Besides, 2 servings each of Italian white truffle caviar.
All right.
Lastly, bring 2 bottles of fine Romanée Conti.
Okay.
What kind of wine is Romanée Conti?
I didn't expect you to be very good at it. This meal won't be less than a few million, I'm afraid. Not bad. I'm not the one paying.
You're just trying to pick a fight, aren't you?
It was you who said to order whatever. I only ordered what my husband and I love to eat. It's just that we usually can't afford it. Today, since someone else is paying, of course we want to eat it.
You've probably never eaten this in your life. And you even say you like it.
You can't afford to pay, can you?
Who was bragging so much just now?
A meal costing millions. Who can afford that?
Mona, I'm going to use the restroom. Just don't get upset with them. Let them be.
If you can't afford the bill, I can help you.
How can you help?
Kneel and apologize to my husband. You don't need to buy this order.
If he doesn't buy it, who will?
I will buy it. You just need to kneel.
Can you afford it? That's a pipe dream.
There's a limit to showing off.
What if I can afford it?
If you can afford it, I'll kowtow to you.
I'll kowtow too.
I don't believe a waiter like you can afford it. If you want me to kowtow, sure. First, you need to settle the bill.
Keep your word.
Of course.
A man's words speak louder than words.
Waiter.
Hello, how may I assist you?
Let's pay the bill first.
The total comes to 1.38 million after rounding. Who's paying?
Whoever ordered the food should pay the bill.
The food will be served immediately after payment is successful.
She really can't afford it.
Over $1 million.
It's your turn to keep the promise now, right?
Mona, Ethan's surgery is over. Should we go over and check on them?
You go ahead. I haven't even started eating the meal someone else is treating me to.
All right, I'll go ahead then.
Let's start. It's the same for me whether my husband is here or not.
What do you think you are? Kneel before you?
Just you, a hotel waiter, asked me to kowtow to you?
You country bumpkin, and you want us to kneel before you?
Not keeping your word.
Do I really need to keep my word with you?
Is this how you all do business with no credibility?
You don't need to worry about that.
So it seems Mount Red Group doesn't need to collaborate with people like you.
Oh my. What's the matter? Do you think you have the final say in Mount Red Group now?
Do you really think you're the heiress of Mount Red Group?
You still have a chance to regret now.
Regret? Who are you trying to scare?
Who used the black card?
It was this lady.
What is your relationship with Mount Red Group?
Do you really have a relationship with Mount Red Group?
I am Mona Sue, the daughter of Arnold Sue.
I didn't know the lady was here.
Please, get up.
So you really are the heiress of Mount Red Group.
I was blind to not recognize your importance. Please, miss, don't hold it against me.
At least you know your place.
I truly didn't know you were the heiress of Mount Red Group. My whole family depends on orders from Mount Red Group for our livelihood. Please, miss, give me another chance.
The young miss. I were just joking with you. Please don't mind, miss. Don't mind it.
You may go now. Manager, teach these two a lesson for me. From now on, Mount Red Group won't cooperate with them.
Yes.
The young miss. The young miss.
Oh my...
Drink some water.
I've just recovered from a serious illness. You know I can't drink cold water.
Then I'll get you a hot one.
What are you trying to do, scald me to death?
Did I give you face? If it weren't for your illness, I wouldn't be serving you.
You think I don't know? You and my brother never planned to save me. If it weren't for Rebecca, I would have died long ago.
All right, son. You've just recovered. Don't get angry. Keep your voice down.
If I hadn't saved you,
You would have died long ago. You talk as if you were the one who found the rescuer, pretending to be a garlic clove in a pig's nose. You're faking it.
Just you, a waiter, and you could find someone?
I will eventually settle this account with you for threatening Alan.
Ouch. I haven't settled the score with him yet. He didn't even come to save me when my life was in danger. Can someone like him even be considered family?
How can there be any affection if we're not born from the same mother?
If only you guys were nicer to Alan, it wouldn't have come to this.
Haven't we been nice enough to him? We've given him control over the entire company. What more does he want?
There will come a day when you and your son will seek my help.
What are you staring at? Go open the door. Hurry up and go. Oh, baby, what's wrong?
Ethan Xiao, do you still want to get married?
Of course I want to get married.
Oh, Rebecca is here. Have a seat.
If you want to get married, when are you going to buy a house?
You know our family's business hasn't been doing well lately. The house you picked out is really a bit expensive.
Then let's not get married at all.
Darling, that's not possible. We still need to get married.
Oh, Rebecca, don't worry. We will definitely buy the wedding house. Can you choose a cheaper one?
Our family isn't short on money. I'm not just after a wedding house from your family. But how can one get married without a wedding house? And if it's not high-end, how could it match me?
Mom, think of a solution quickly.
Oh my, it's all because of your useless brother. He ran the company into the ground.
Why are you looking at me?
The two of you as a couple must pay this money.
Why should we?
You two must pay this money.
If Ethan were in charge of the company, he would definitely do a better job than his brother. So the two of you must pay this money.
Isn't Ethan the general manager now? Go and double the company's performance.
I don't care. If you two don't pay, I will have Grandpa kick you out.
When we got married, you didn't pay for the wedding house. You got the most shares. You got the most money. You spent it all on eating, drinking, and having fun, and now you come asking us for money. Dream on.
You country bumpkin. Your current lifestyle is all thanks to our Xiao family. And you still dare ask for a marriage house? If you don't find Alan for me...
You're just taking advantage of Alan's gentle nature.
I don't care who pays for the marriage house tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you at the sales office. If I don't see you there, I'll take it as you calling off the wedding.
Oh, Rebecca, don't worry. We will definitely be there tomorrow, definitely.
Hey, babe. Maybe I should accompany you.
I am in a hurry to get my nails done. Don't contact me until the marriage house is sorted.
Then you slow down. Mom, do you still have any secret savings? Oh my.
Where do I have any secret savings? They've all been swindled away by this spendthrift of a child.
Hey, my brother definitely has some secret savings, you see. Let's trick him into giving us his secret savings. Then we can add a bit more money. Wouldn't that allow us to buy the house?
Right, when your brother gets off work and comes back, I'll discuss it with him. I just don't believe he won't contribute.
You all are just a bunch of parasites.
I'm back.
Oh, sister-in-law has arrived. Oh my. Come, please have a seat. Sit down. Sai, Alan, today, in front of your great-aunt, Mom wants to talk to you about something.
Is it about Mona?
No. Well, isn't your brother planning to get married?
Yeah, Ethan is not young anymore. It's time for him to settle down and get married.
But this marriage thing still lacks something. Are you willing to help your brother out?
Mom, why are you being so formal with him? I'm getting married and I don't have enough money for the wedding house. Hurry up and take out your savings for me.
What?
I can't believe you just said that.
Isn't it natural for a brother to help another brother?
It's all Dad's fault for giving me a brother. If he had given me a sister, not to mention borrowing, I can pay in full without any problem.
It's all your brother's fault. Marrying a village girl from the countryside, who can't help at all when it really matters, and constantly opposes us.
Mom, I bought Rebecca a necklace earlier and it cost over $3 million. Ethan knows what's going on.
Stop calling me a village girl. If you're so capable, stop eyeing my husband's money.
Hurry up and hand over your private savings to me.
My money is for my future children.
She's just a hen that doesn't lay eggs. What's the use of you preparing money?
What nonsense are you spouting?
It's been 3 years since she married into our family and still no children. If you're not a hen that doesn't lay eggs, then what are you?
My husband's money won't go to any of you.
Alan, ever since your dad passed away, our company's business has been declining day by day. Even this bloodline is not thriving either. What do you think about using Ethan's wedding to revive the family and continue the lineage? You really need to help out with this.
Exactly. The continuation of our Xiao family's lineage all depends on Ethan now.
I disagree.
You disagree? If you have the ability, why don't you give birth to one?
If you can't have children, you have to accept it.
After all, you don't have any kids. Maybe you should first lend a hand to your brother. If your grandfather were here, he would definitely do the same.
Brothers don't talk about borrowing or not borrowing.
Exactly. I've always called you brother. So why care about borrowing or not, right?
This money is my husband's, saved up penny by penny through frugality. Even if it's to help you, it has to be a loan. And I need a written agreement.
You still need to establish a written record to think I still consider you my own brother. We're not born of the same mother. There really is no affection.
Alan, you lost your biological mother when you were young. I raised you with all the hardships. Why are you not showing any affection now?
Forget it. At that time, the family had money and was taken care of by a nanny.
But I also contributed a lot.
You really put in a lot of effort to get Alan into the operating room.
He's okay now.
My husband has a kind heart. He takes into consideration old relationships. We can give you the money. And we don't need a written agreement, but in exchange we need shares of the company.
Don't think about taking advantage of the situation, no way.
This company should have been mine in the first place. It's just that I gave you a job out of respect for my brother. But now, how come? You're setting your sights on my company too.
You can't have all the good things to yourselves. I didn't compete before, but now I'm going to fight for everything.
Mona Sue, don't go too far.
Alan, look at the wife you've chosen. I told you not to marry her, but you wouldn't listen.
If you don't agree, then don't get married. Little auntie, you better not say anything. You know very well how this family treats me and Alan. Don't bully people too much. Either sign a written agreement or exchange shares. This is the bottom line.
I just can't believe it. Can I get married without you two?
It's like marrying a wife and forgetting one's mother.
I'll give you one night to think it over. Think it over carefully.
This is really infuriating. I didn't expect this country girl to become so formidable. Oh dear.
Mom, what should we do now? Quick, think of something. If we can't get the money, I won't be able to buy the marital home. Then Rebecca definitely won't be able to get married with me.
Son, don't panic. Mom has a plan. Hey, sister-in-law, is our old man's property certificate with you?
The old man has lived in this house for decades. What are you planning to do?
I'm thinking of taking out a mortgage to buy Ethan a marital home.
This is the ancestral home. We can't touch it.
Oh, look, as the saying goes, among the 3 unfilial acts, having no descendants is the worst. This ancestral home is useless if no one lives in it, right?
Exactly. We're just mortgaging it, not selling. When we have money, we can buy it back.
Then you promise me. We must redeem it.
Oh, don't worry. We'll definitely redeem it.
All right, I'm tired and going to rest now.
Okay. Mom, how are we going to repay this money after all?
You don't need to worry about the money. We will handle it. We'll spend as much as we want.
Is that even okay?
Why wouldn't it be? We have control of the company. We spend as much as we take. There's no need to go through Alan Xiao at all.
Sigh. That's true.
If it weren't for the old man holding company shares right now, I would have sold this house long ago. Then let this pair of despicable lovers take the old man and sleep on the streets.
Alan Xiao, that fool, would definitely not bear to see his grandpa sleep on the streets. When the time comes, he will have to pay back this money.
The dividends from the old man's shares right now are just being spent by the two of us. I'm just worried that in the future, if the old man gives those shares to Alan Xiao... No, we need to find a way to swindle his shares. Then we can kick them out.
Mom is really clever.
Ha ha ha. We'll wait until tomorrow to mortgage the house for a loan. I'll buy you a house for your wedding.
Once I get married in the future, I'll have a big chubby boy for you. In the future, you can just enjoy the bliss of family life.
Ha.
Come, have a seat, dear.
Ethan Xiao, can you really afford to buy a house? Don't make fun of me.
Of course I can afford it. I just want to marry you for the rest of my life.
Rebecca, I really hope you two can get married. That way I can hold my grandchildren sooner.
Mom, let's talk about marriage after the property deed is ready.
Hello, are you here to view the house?
We've already seen the house. Now we're here to buy it.
May I ask which set you are interested in?
That villa by the lake.
Our villas are all priced at 8.8 million each. Will you be taking a loan?
What loan? Of course, I'm paying in full.
Great. I'll go get the contract now.
Why did you just get here?
There was some issue with the company, had to arrange work.
Buying a house is such a big deal for your brother. Didn't you know to come earlier?
Mom, I'm sorry.
I'll take you around later. These villas here are definitely something you've never seen in your life. I'll broaden your horizons.
Wow. You were still begging for someone yesterday, but today you're just pretending.
I don't need that little money from your family.
Mona Sue, I'm warning you. Today is a great day for my son to buy a house. Don't make everyone unhappy.
Fine. As long as it's not our family's money, buy whatever you want.
Bosses, here are the contracts. As soon as the payment is made, we can proceed with the house transfer.
Sign here.
Ah. There's still some money that hasn't been transferred. You'll have to wait a moment.
All right then.
Ethan Xiao, what do you mean by this?
Oh dear, the money hasn't been transferred yet. I will definitely buy this house for you today. Come on, sit down, sit.
Then I'll trust you one more time.
What's going on, oh dear?
I've mortgaged the property deed. The acquaintance I entrusted, the money came down quickly.
Can this acquaintance really be trusted? Don't get cheated.
Oh, just relax, son.
You mortgaged the old house?
Don't act like a ghost. You scared me, you know?
What's it to you?
Alan also has a share in Old House. What right do you have to mortgage it?
What's it to him? The entire Xiao family belongs to me.
If it weren't for Ethan's father's sake, I would have kicked you two out long ago. And still you argue with me, huh?
What are you even talking about after all this time? Ethan Xiao, are you buying this house or not?
Sure, I'll buy it. I'll definitely buy it for you today. That account will be credited in 5 minutes.
You village girl, you just want to take advantage of everything. Do you even deserve it?
Just you wait and see.
Sigh.
Hello, housekeeper. It is strictly ordered that all companies in this city are prohibited from providing housing loans to Ethan Zhao and Ruth Wang.
Congratulations, Ethan.
Our Ethan has always been better than you since childhood. He will definitely be stronger than you in the future. Not to mention anything else, even his taste in girlfriends is 100 times better than yours.
Of course. Whether it's about temperament, appearance, looks, or talent, she outshines Mona Sue in every aspect.
What's there to talk about all this? When exactly did we buy the house today?
Oh, don't be mad, darling. The money will be in the account soon. Trust me, it will be there shortly.
Hello?
Hey, Ruth. Can't you get this mortgage loan?
What? What's going on? Wasn't everything fine this morning?
I don't know either. They suddenly said it can't be done when they were about to transfer the money.
So let's see what other companies can do.
All the companies can't do it. It seems like you've been blacklisted.
How is that possible? We have a very good reputation. We've never offended anyone, and we don't owe anyone money.
I don't know about that. You'll have to think of something else.
Oh no, where can I possibly find a solution at this critical moment? Sigh.
How is it going?
Ouch. The loan was denied.
What's going on?
Oh no.
Didn't you say you had someone handling it?
Everything was agreed upon initially. Now, no company in the city is willing to process it for us.
What am I supposed to do now? Can I even proceed with my wedding?
Don't panic, just hold steady.
Hold steady, hold steady. What do I hold steady with? If Ching Ching finds out, she'll definitely ignore me. This wedding is definitely off the table now.
Don't panic, I have a plan. I'll ask your brother for help.
You're going to ask him? Didn't Mona Sue say it already? Either write an IOU or swap shares. How can you expect me to accept that?
First, go and appease Rebecca. I'll talk to them.
Oh dear.
What's the situation?
It's normal for the money to not be transferred immediately. Oh, right, darling. What do you say we buy that villa? Where should we go for a good meal?
Let's go to the international trade area.
Alan,
What's up, Mom?
Can we have a chat, just the two of us? Mona Sue, can't you let us mother and son have a chat?
Mom, I'm not an outsider. If you have something to say, just say it.
Mona is my wife. I have no secrets from her.
Isn't this the house your brother wanted to buy, Alan? He's a bit short on money now.
Didn't you say it was already resolved?
Oh, there's been a bit of an unexpected issue now. Oh dear. Can you help your brother out?
Just write an IOU. Having an IOU makes it easier to take legal action.
Oh, why bother with an IOU among family? It's so troublesome.
It's not troublesome. I have a digital version.
Alan, look at her. I'm your mother. He's your brother. Can't you help your brother without expecting anything in return?
You should have said so earlier. Here. This is the change from grocery shopping the day before yesterday. It's us and our wife helping Ethan Xiao for free.
Mona Sue, you must be joking.
You were the one who started joking first.
Mona Sue, without my consent, could you even enter the Xiao family? Why aren't you showing any consideration now?
How have you guys treated me these past few years? Talking about consideration with me?
Alan, it should be you who decides in your family, right?
Of course. In our family, my husband has the final say.
But for major decisions, we both discuss them together. We discussed this matter last night.
Is there absolutely no room for negotiation now?
Ethan, are you kidding me?
Baby, the money will definitely arrive, trust me.
We've been waiting so long, I'm full just from drinking water.
Oh, baby.
I won't trust you anymore.
Oh dear. Mom, has the money arrived?
It's settled. The money has been deposited. I'll exchange 20% of the shares with you.
Wouldn't it be easier to just agree quickly?
What do you mean?
Alan, help me get a glass of water. I'm thirsty.
Don't take advantage of the situation.
It's simple. Just apologize. And that will do.
Apologize? You want me to apologize? I'm your elder. That doesn't seem appropriate.
Can an elder apologize?
Don't push your luck.
Apologize or not. It's up to you.
I'm sorry.
Kneel down and apologize.
Kneel down. Let me kneel and apologize to you. Can you bear it? Aren't you afraid of being struck by lightning?
You're not my real mom. I can bear it.
You're going too far.
Mom, hurry up. Oh, come on, hurry up.
There are too many people here. Can we go somewhere else? Mona Sue, I'm sorry.
I've endured so much bullying from you. Kneeling to me wouldn't be a loss for you, right?
Are you satisfied now? Son, look. The money has been transferred. It's in the account. Look.
Ha. Honey, look. The money is in the account. We can buy a house now. Salesperson. Come here.
Hello, are you here to sign the contract?
Yes.
Honey, will the marriage house be registered under both our names?
Well,
I'm the one paying for the house. Of course, it should be under my name.
Hey, Ethan Xiao. How can we even get married without my name on it?
the wedding house has already been bought. Besides, you didn't say you wanted to write your name before.
How can it be called a wedding house if my name isn't on it? I think you're just a mama's boy.
We've always done things your way, and besides, I'm not the one paying for it. It's not appropriate to have both our names on it.
Honestly, being with a man like you, I see no future. I'm not getting married.
No. We've already bought such an expensive wedding house. How can you just say we're not getting married?
My name isn't on it. No matter how expensive the wedding house is, what does it have to do with me?
This is what they call a scoundrel meeting his match.
Write my name. What does an expensive wedding house have to do with me?
This wedding house is bought for you. How can you say it has nothing to do with you?
Right, we did everything according to your wishes.
If it were up to me, you'd have my name added.
We pooled money to buy this wedding house. Was it easy for us?
Was it easy for me? Marrying into your Xiao family means I have to have children. I also have to take care of Ethan Xiao. I might even have to serve you.
No need, Rebecca, no need. When you come to our family, just being the young lady of the house is enough. You don't need to do anything.
It's better to talk than to sing.
Rebecca, you can rest assured. I'll have Mona Sue take care of you then. She's good at everything. Cooking, laundry, mopping and cleaning.
Stop. I'm not a nanny.
I can see it now. You're just afraid that if we ever get divorced, I'll take a share of your family's wealth. You should know. My family is much better off than yours. I even saved Ethan Xiao's life. Why would I covet your little bit of money?
I think you're just greedy for money.
No, not at all. Look, we love each other so much. How could we ever get divorced, right?
Yes. I trust Rebecca. She's not the type to divorce on a whim.
But it's wise to guard against others.
And you claim to love me, yet you can't even trust me. To think I even used my connections to save your life,
Well, isn't this...
Hey, don't go. You jinx! If this marriage doesn't happen, I'll hold you fully responsible. I told you to keep your mouth shut.
I was just voicing your inner thoughts. They even said they'd add a name to the property deed and get married right away.
Easier said than done. What if we get married and then end up divorcing?
If you're thinking about divorce, then don't get married. Right, honey?
Starting from today, Rebecca is officially part of our family. The wedding has taken place, and her name has been added to the property deed. From now on, you will replace Ethan as the general manager of the company. You two must live well together.
Mom, don't worry. I will soon bring a bouncing baby boy into the Xiao family.
With Rebecca's help, our company is definitely going to prosper.
Alan as the vice president. You must support Rebecca well. Let's work to grow and strengthen the company.
I'm also going to work at the company.
Mona, stop joking around, will you? With the way you are. You might as well go sweep the floors at the company. Ha ha ha.
It's about before. I didn't want you to sweep floors at the company. Instead, I wanted you to work as a waiter at a hotel. It was because I feared you might tarnish our company's reputation. Now it's different. Our Rebecca is the company's general manager. I'm not worried about you tarnishing the company's reputation anymore. If you want to sweep floors, go ahead.
I'm off to achieve some results.
Sister-in-law, you're quite capable, huh?
Ha 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 ha. You should take a good look at yourself before judging others.
I think whoever performs best should become the general manager. Fair competition, huh?
Why are you always competing with our Rebecca? Do you have connections or resources?
You don't dare.
Who says we don't dare? Let's compete then. You and your spouse versus me and mine. Let's see who's capable.
Whoever performs better will become the general manager. The loser leaves the company.
Agreed. It's a deal.
Mona Su.
You know me?
My name is Li Jiacheng. I know your father, Arnold Su. He's always talking about marrying you off to me.
I'm already married, and my marital affairs are not up to him to decide.
I know. I also want to persuade you on behalf of your dad. Your dad is a good man. Go see him.
I clearly called for the butler. Why did you come instead?
The butler was busy, so I came.
So what's your position in the company?
I'm the general manager.
I don't want to see him. I guess he doesn't want to see me either.
The chairman has been feeling unwell lately. He's been more open-minded about many things, so he wants to have a chat with you.
Is it serious?
The best doctors in the country are treating him. It's nothing serious, but he's not as spirited as before.
Well, that's good.
It seems you still care about your dad.
After all, he is my dad.
Let's walk and talk while we eat.
Sister-in-law, I'm really busy with a lot of things. Why did you drag me here?
I brought you here to see how your wife is attracting clients.
Here's a small gift for our first meeting.
This is too valuable. I can't accept it.
You must accept it. Although we are meeting for the first time today, I have a very strong feeling about you.
Very what?
You've grown into my aesthetic. I have a good feeling about you.
A talented person like you must have no shortage of beautiful women around.
True, but none makes my heart flutter like you do. Moreover, we are already engaged.
Brother. You heard everything just now. This guy is better than you in every aspect. The Xiao family isn't treating her well. It looks like your sister-in-law might run away.
Impossible. Mona and I have always had a great relationship.
I'm a woman too. Faced with the pursuit of a tall, rich, and handsome man, it's hard not to be moved. Even if I don't run away, getting into bed with him seems almost certain, doesn't it?
Honey, why do you look so unhappy today?
It's nothing, just that work has been a bit tiring lately.
I think you're worried because your performance can't match our Rebecca's.
Initially, Mona Su insisted on making a comparison. Otherwise, Alan would have had no problem becoming the vice president. Now, if he loses, he might have to leave the company.
Ethan Xiao, where is my ring?
How would I know where your ring is?
Is it you? What are you saying? Are you accusing me of stealing your ring?
What nonsense are you talking about?
Rebecca? What's wrong? Is the ring missing?
What's going on? How could a ring worth tens of thousands just disappear?
It must have been stolen by this wretch.
Don't falsely accuse me. Why would I steal your ring? Humph.
If it's not you, then who else could it be? It's Alan. No, it's Ethan.
Exactly, you're just basking in the glory of our Xiao family. Everything you do, eat, drink, and all the rest is on our Xiao family's dime.
You better not forget. The money for your wedding house was exchanged through us. And some people were quite groveling about it.
That was Alan's doing. You think that was your own doing?
Do you have any proof that I stole it?
Cleaning every day, and the only one who could enter our room was you. If not you, then who?
Exactly. Back then, you got married with just a plain silver ring. Now, when you see a diamond ring worth hundreds of thousands, you get greedy and want it for yourself.
Exactly. My brother is so stingy he definitely hasn't given you any nice things like this. Like this ring. I bet you've never even seen one before.
I haven't cleaned in a long time. Talk is cheap. Bring out the evidence. Search me then.
Search you then? You must have stolen the ring before going to the company.
Why should I let you search me?
It's because you're guilty and afraid to let anyone search.
I think you just don't dare.
If you are innocent, what harm could there be in letting them search?
Look, there's something. What is this thing?
Wow, there really is something.
This isn't...
Why not open it and find out?
This was given to me by someone else.
Who are the others?
I guess it's from one of her little lovers.
How could a rich person ever fall for her?
Mom, don't judge a book by its cover. Maybe she has some exceptional qualities. Ha 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 ha. Just open it and all will be revealed.
Fine, let's see.
Why is it a necklace?
Wow, this necklace looks pretty valuable. Bro, you're really generous.
This definitely isn't from Alan. Don't I know Alan well enough?
Could it be that some rich person has really taken a fancy to this village girl?
I didn't expect that. You really accepted it?
Let me explain.
You're still the smart daughter-in-law.
Ah, it's all thanks to Mom's teachings.
It's not like that. Let me explain. It's not like that.
I know everything. I just didn't expect it to actually be received.
He's just a friend of mine.
Would a friend send such an expensive gift?
He's a friend from my maternal side.
He said he likes you. He said there's an engagement between you two.
No, that was something my dad said in the past. It doesn't count.
Your dad? Didn't you tell me you've been without a dad since you were little?
It's hard for me to explain everything right now.
Then don't explain.
Why did you only just arrive? People have been waiting for a long time.
I've been busy.
There are still people here.
Hey, you go out first. Why on earth did you marry that loser Ethan Xiao?
Marrying him is still much better than marrying you.
Marry me? Wouldn't that be way better than marrying that loser Ethan Xiao?
As if you would actually marry me, you flower heart big radish.
Aren't things pretty good the way they are now? It's not good to always be together. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, right?
Once I get all of his family's wealth, I'm going to divorce him. You have to help me.
Women really can be the most venomous.
If you think I'm venomous, then stop coming to me.
The more venomous you are, the more I like.
Hello?
Vice President, we have a problem.
What happened?
Our company's previous batch of goods had food safety issues. Some people got food poisoning. They're making a scene right outside our company.
All right, I'm on my way.
Oh no, how could this happen?
Mom, I've just taken the position. I'm not very familiar with the company's affairs yet.
Alan, can you explain what exactly is going on?
I've checked. It's our company's newly launched beverage that has food safety issues. We've already recalled all of it.
How are you managing as the CEO? How could this situation arise?
It couldn't be that you've been taking kickbacks, could it?
Don't talk nonsense. It was just an accident.
For the food industry, this kind of accident is a fatal blow. It was due to the negligence of the previous general manager.
Oh dear, it's all my fault. I thought my brother had been doing his job well before, so I didn't pay much attention.
Mom, I'm sorry. It was my dereliction of duty.
Let me ask you, how were the people who got food poisoning handled?
Mom, I've just taken over. I'm not very familiar with the company's affairs yet.
That's not acceptable. If this gets out, how can we keep the hotel running? Alan, tell us what should be done.
I will try my best to settle privately with the guests who suffered food poisoning. Don't worry.
If he could have done it, he would have done it long ago.
We will figure out a solution.
What kind of solution can you possibly have? Should you ask your wild man for help?
Don't try to sow discord. All these are baseless accusations you're making.
Alan, if you doesn't handle this matter well, you can forget about being the vice president.
I will definitely handle it well frequently.
Oh, Mom. Actually, I do know one of the victims.
Rebecca, since you know please take it more seriously.
Mom, rest assured I will do my utmost.
Look. When it's crunch time, we still rely on our Rebecca.
Having my wife step up to the general manager position is truly a wise decision.
I think there's more to this issue than meets the eye. Maybe someone is sabotaging behind the scenes.
What do you mean by that? Who are you hinting at?
Some people are just putting on airs. Be careful not to be exposed.
Do you know how much Rebecca has helped our family? Without Rebecca, do you have the ability to manage the company well?
Isn't it about reconciling those few people? It's not impossible.
If you can do it, then go solve it.
This matter is not that simple. Don't let me catch you slipping. Have you thoroughly investigated the matter I asked you to?
I have. It turns out to be a self-directed act by someone named Jiang Wei, and this Jiang Wei has an unusual relationship with your sister-in-law, Rebecca Lee.
I guessed as much.
If that's the case, why do you still want to stay at the Xiaos? Come back with me sooner.
You're investigating me too?
It was your dad who asked me to come help you. I should get to know you.
Help me? The necklace you gave me last time made my husband misunderstand.
It means he's stingy and doesn't trust you. You might as well come back with me earlier. Send it to you.
What else are you giving me? I don't want.
Sexy lingerie? Open it and see.
Are you crazy?
Just kidding. This is... Your dad kept your favorite thing from when you were a child. He hopes you'll take a look.
Where did you go?
Don't tell me you went to meet an old flame.
Bro. You can't be with that kind of woman. Otherwise, it would bring shame to our family.
Didn't you go to solve the problem? How did it go?
If she was that capable, would she be working as a waitress in a hotel?
Of course I solved it. And I even know who the mastermind is.
Mona, words are unfounded.
Then let your favorite Rebecca Lee make a call and find out.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know one of them? Just make a call and you'll know.
Then hurry up and make the call to see.
Hello? What's going on?
Everyone found out. Just give up.
Does this have anything to do with Mona Sue?
I don't know. I just know that the person checking on me has a lot of power.
Okay, I'm aware of the situation now.
Rebecca, what did they and those people say? They said they can settle.
That's great then.
Mona Sue, you really have the knack for this, huh?
No need to think about it. It must have been the person who gave the necklace who helped.
Could someone help you for no reason?
Well, you never know. Maybe our Mona Sue has some extraordinary qualities and convinced them. That's what you get for sleeping. Ha ha ha.
Don't worry about how I handled it. Anyway, you can't demote my husband from his vice president position.
No, merits and demerits cannot offset each other.
This incident should never have happened.
It's because the people on the other side know our Rebecca. That's why they didn't want to make a fuss.
Everything is about Rebecca. You figured out what kind of she is.
I know her best.
Stop arguing. The old man has discussed it with me. Whoever secures the cooperation with Joaquin Group will get shares and become the general manager.
That's not what the old man said before.
Grandpa did say so. As long as I give him a grandson, all the shares will be mine.
His health is getting worse, and he's worried he won't live to see that day. So I must make this choice for him. This is the test.
Grandpa will surely live a long and healthy life.
You're quite good at flattering.
But let's stick to the facts. Alan was the one who did this. He should receive the punishment he deserves.
Thus, removing him from the vice president position and making him a department manager.
It's fine by me.
I advise you not to waste your efforts. Today, I'm determined to win this.
Are you two in some kind of relationship? Why are you always together?
Rebecca and I have been good friends for many years. What's wrong with me coming over to help her?
I think Rebecca might as well be married to you.
Don't talk nonsense.
Is it just baseless talk, or is it the truth?
What's the use of just talking? Whether he can even enter this door is another matter.
You guys might not know, but entering the Joaquin Group requires an advance appointment. With their status, thinking they could get an appointment?
Let's go. Let's leave.
Mona, can we manage without an appointment?
Don't worry. Trust me.
Hello, do you have a reservation?
Yes, my name is Jiang Wei.
Mr. Jiang Wei, please come in. Are you all together?
Alan Xiao, if you choose to kowtow to me right now, I might consider letting you in.
In your dreams. Who do you think you are, expecting my husband to kowtow to you?
Then, you might as well wait here. Bye.
Bye. Just wait at home.
Miss Zhou, long time no see.
Why is Mr. Jiang free to come and sit with me today?
Let me introduce a friend to you. This is my friend, Rebecca Lee.
Hello, Miss Zhou. We met before at my grandfather's birthday banquet. We've met before.
You've all met before. So shouldn't it be easier to discuss business now?
Really? I don't recall.
Let me introduce her again. This is Ms. Lee, the general manager of Vita Food Company. She's here to discuss a potential collaboration with Ms. Zhou.
My brother Alan Xiao and I are currently competing, so I really need to achieve great performance. I hope, Ms. Zhou, for Mr. Zhang's sake, you would consider collaborating with me.
Who did you just mention? Alan Xiao? Alan Xiao is your brother.
I married his brother, Ethan Xiao.
Has Alan Xiao gotten married?
It seems he married someone, a village girl who works as a waitress. We all made fun of him for that.
Now I remember. It was at old Master Xiao's birthday banquet. That woman is his wife.
Yes, Alan Xiao, that useless guy. The old master doesn't think highly of him at all.
He really is both stupid and dumb. Really, there was this wealthy businesswoman before. She wanted to marry him. He wasn't interested. Instead, he married a rural waitress. He didn't even take a liking to the female boss.
Rich people pursue him, but he doesn't. After so many years of marriage, they don't even have a child. I guess there might be problems in that area.
There must be some issues there for sure.
Seeing off the guests?
Mr. Lee, I want to join Joaquin Group, but I don't have an appointment. Is there any way?
We have a lot of business dealings with Joaquin Group. We are VIPs and don't need an appointment. I'll make a call for you.
Thank you so much for the trouble.
Ms. Zhou, what do you mean by this?
Ms. Zhou, do you not want to cooperate with our company?
If you want to discuss cooperation, ask Alan Xiao to come.
I am the general manager of the company. The company is under my authority.
Exactly. Alan Xiao is no match for our Ms. Lee.
Didn't you hear me saying to see off the guests?
Please, the two of you.
Ms. Zhou, won't you reconsider?
Oh, you came out so quickly.
What are you so happy about? You two are so useless, you can't even get through the door.
Who says we can't get in?
If you guys could get in, would you still be waiting here?
We are waiting here just to see you fail.
If you can't get in, just admit it. Stop making excuses.
Alan, if you can get in right now, I'll immediately kneel down right here for you.
Does a man's word count for anything?
Once a word is spoken, it's hard to chase after a galloping horse.
I went in. I'm out again. Time to fulfill the promise, right?
Security. Why didn't you stop them? Did you take money?
Sir, they are VIP customers. They don't need an appointment.
VIP, we need to hurry.
We are in a rush to discuss a contract.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Still a man.
Hello, Alan Xiao, the sales manager from Vita Corporate, is here to visit.
Alan Xiao, can you recognize my voice?
It sounds a bit familiar.
Haven't recognized me yet?
Vivian Chow.
So you finally recognize me. I've missed you so much. Why didn't you come to see me? Last time I was at the banquet, I asked you to come find me. Why didn't you come?
Let go of me first. My wife is still here.
I know.
You know and still won't let go.
Didn't Alan tell you about me?
I don't want to know about his past.
Let me tell you about it.
Oh. What happened in the past is in the past. Let's not talk about it anymore. Let's discuss our collaboration now.
Alan, did you ever love me back then?
What?
Why can't you admit what you've done?
Come on, honey, tell me. I won't be mad.
We dated back in college. And then you went abroad, right?
Going abroad doesn't mean I stopped loving you. I still love you now.
Why did you go earlier? Now you want to be a mistress.
It was my dad who forced me back then. I didn't have a choice.
It's been so long. Let's not bring it up again.
I still love you.
You have so much time to contact him. You can go find him. Talking about love now?
Me? I'll give you one more chance. Who would you choose?
I'm already married. There's no choice.
Trying to steal my husband, huh?
I never need to steal the things I like. They all come to me on their own, because I'm good enough.
What a general manager's daughter. You're just a slut who wants to be a mistress.
Your words can't provoke me. You're not worthy of Alan. He will be mine sooner or later.
Then try and steal him.
I'll just try.
Enough, stop arguing. I'm here to talk business.
Go back and wait. I will come to find you. Did you guys make a deal?
I thought you were more capable.
I never had high hopes for them anyway.
If my wife can't manage it, how could they?
So, what should we do now?
Why are you here?
Can I come and visit?
Miss Zhou, what brings you here in person?
Miss Zhou, why did you bring so many things with you?
They're just small tokens of appreciation. This is for you.
Wow, such a beautiful bracelet with such good quality. It must be very expensive.
It's just a small gesture.
Thank you so much.
Miss Zhou is so generous.
This is for you.
Oh, I have a gift too. Wow, a Rolex.
I brought gifts for everyone. What do you mean by that?
How can you talk to Miss Zhou like that? Watch your attitude.
It's bad enough you don't follow the rules usually. We're all family here, so we won't hold it against you. But Miss Zhou is an honored guest. You don't even know the first thing about courtesy.
Didn't Miss Zhou not want to cooperate with us before? Why did she suddenly visit today and be so polite?
Yes, what do you mean by this, Miss Zhou? I really don't understand. You might not know yet, but I have a relationship with Alan.
Miss Joe, may I ask, what is your relationship with Alan?
Could it be you've taken a liking to my brother too?
Stop talking.
What's going on? How dare you do it if you can't own up to it?
Alan, what exactly is your relationship with her? You better explain it to me clearly.
Auntie, don't be harsh on him. It hurts me to see Alan like this.
Alan, you need to explain this clearly.
It was just a college romance. Does she want to be a mistress now?
Mona Sue, can you speak more politely? If it weren't for Miss Joe's sake, I would slap you right now.
Wearing a Rolex really makes a difference, huh? You've gotten bold.
Mona Sue, shut your mouth. Look at yourself right now. Compared to Miss Joe, you're less than trash.
Don't talk about Mona like that.
Miss Joe, so why didn't you two end up together after dating in university?
Back then, we loved each other so deeply it was hard to let go. Later, it was my father who forced me to go abroad. That's why we didn't end up together.
Oh, that's really such a pity. Look at our Alan and Miss Joe. They truly are a match made in heaven. A perfect couple. Unlike this village girl.
After all that, what are you really trying to say?
I've always been deeply in love with Alan and wonder if there's a chance to rekindle our past relationship.
Isn't she just trying to be a mistress?
Mona Sue, you shut your mouth. Believe it or not, I'll throw you out.
Mona Sue, it was clearly Miss Joe and my brother who started dating first. I think you're the real homewrecker here?
All eyes on the money.
Miss Joe comes from a wealthy and influential family. Just wait for Alan to go over. He can really help Miss Joe manage things well.
Stop joking around. It's been so many years. Plus, I'm already married.
Marriage and divorce are so common these days. Miss Joe doesn't mind if you've been married.
Miss Joe is truly knowledgeable, reasonable, and deeply loyal. She and my brother are truly a match made.
Impossible. I could never do anything to betray Mona.
I haven't contacted you for so many years. I guess the feelings have faded. Back then, I was naive and ignorant. Also, the first time...
Bro, you've got to take responsibility now.
Alan, you scoundrel. Mum always thought you were a decent person. I didn't expect that during your university days you would... And now you want to shirk responsibility.
Bro, a girl's first time is so precious. You're too heartless.
Those were things from our younger days. It was her own decision to go abroad. What kind of scumbag can I be?
Couldn't you have waited a bit longer?
Taking responsibility now isn't too late. It's better than not taking responsibility at all.
Whose first time wasn't given to Alan?
Can your country bumpkin's first time even compare to Miss Joe's?
You can't even take a good look at yourself in the mirror. You were the one desperately throwing yourself at our Alan.
Alan and I were childhood sweethearts back then.
Many people in the class are jealous of my relationship with him. It's all in the past. What's the point of bringing these things up now?
I shouldn't have disturbed you. It's just that I really can't forget you.
The fragrance of tea fills the air.
If you dare, hit me.
Honey, are you all right? Mom, you...
How could you treat me this way for a mistress?
It was clearly them who fell in love first. I think you are the mistress.
Miss Joe is a guest after all, and still so polite. All you talk about is mistress, mistress. You're really not giving her any face.
She plays the mistress and even steals my husband. If I give her face and don't slap her, that's already merciful.
So you like hitting people, huh? If you dare, beat me to death.
You old hag. Just because she gave you a little benefit. You're defending her like this? I've been serving you all for so many years. You haven't even said thank you.
Just a village girl from the countryside, eating our food, drinking our drinks, doing just a tiny bit for our family, and we should thank you.
I think even a maid would be better than you.
It's like comparing heaven and earth. How can you even compare? Do we still need to choose?
Stop talking. I will not leave Mona.
Mona, I know I was wrong. If you want to hit me, just do it, as long as you are willing to let me have Alan.
You think I won't hit you, you brat?
Mona Sue, you are completely lawless.
As long as Mona is happy. My body can take a few more slaps from you. It's no big deal.
Brother, this person has fallen to the ground. Aren't you going to help her up? You really have no conscience.
Rebecca Lee, stop stirring up trouble. Do you want me to spill your dirty secrets?
Are you on a rampage biting everyone you see?
Don't drag my wife into this.
Alan, hurry up and help Miss Joe up. You crazy woman. Kick this crazy woman out. Let go.
Let go of my mom.
You're being disrespectful. You let go.
Let them go.
You almost scratched off the hair.
You let go. You let go. Let go. You let go. You let go. You're being disrespectful. Let go. You let go. You let go. Let them go.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have come to the Zhao family. I didn't know it would turn out like this.
Miss Joe, this has nothing to do with you. It's all because of this village girl causing trouble.
Mona Sue, if anything happens to my little aunt this time, you will have to leave the Xiao family.
Doctor, how is my little aunt's surgery going?
The patient is in critical condition right now. None of our doctors can guarantee the success of this surgery.
How do you discipline Mona Sue? If it weren't for her, my little aunt wouldn't be in this condition today.
A country bumpkin who only knows how to use her hands and feet with no manners at all.
Doctor, isn't there any other option? My little aunt still has to draft Grandpa's will.
Right now, the best in the country for this surgery is Professor Duan Shi, and he is in our city. Can you guys see if there's a way to find them?
Don't blame Alan, everyone. I'll try to contact our family connections.
I'm sorry, Alan. It's all my fault for being too impulsive.
Please.
Oh, no need, no need. It's our Rebecca who really has the skills. Rebecca has a wide network. Last time it was also Rebecca who found someone.
It was just a fluke. I don't have such skills.
Since you guys have a way, I won't show off my modest skills then.
Rebecca, we'll need to trouble you again.
Mom, don't be polite. We're all family.
You disaster star. Village girl from the countryside. You've made little auntie sick with anger, all because of you.
Mom, this has nothing to do with Mona.
You're still defending her.
It's not like I started this.
Sorry. It's all my fault. I'm really sorry.
Are you saying that Miss Jo was the one causing trouble?
Miss Jo came to our house all nice and polite. But you were all claws and fangs like a tigress.
And you're still defending her. Are you trying to anger your mum to death? Or is it because you're still holding a grudge about the hospital incident?
If you care so much, why don't you just finish off all of us Xiaos? Then all the property would be yours. Are you happy now?
That's not what I meant. I never took the last incident to heart.
Why are you still protecting her like this?
She is my wife. We have had so many years of emotional connection.
She's only been with you for 3 years. Miss Jo has been your childhood sweetheart and you dated in college. What are you and her? You've spent less time with her compared to the long time with Miss Jo. You should be talking about feelings with Miss Jo. What feelings can you possibly discuss with her?
Truly favoring one over the other, showing little compassion and loyalty.
Exactly.
It's all my fault for leaving Alan before. That made him sad and disappointed.
This issue with Miss Jo has nothing to do with you. You don't need to blame yourself. It's all Alan Xiao's fault.
Don't get so worked up over it. You all say so much. Isn't it just to drive me out of the Xiao family? Just let Alan and that woman be together. Then you guys can be happy.
Stop talking.
You blame me too.
Don't you think you have any fault at all?
You should never have married this jinx.
Really, marrying her is all harm and no good.
You should have divorced her long ago.
Do you think so too? Do you know how much I've silently done for you? I have offended people everywhere with my teeth and claws. Not all for your sake. Is this how you see me too?
I know you've been good to me. Did make a mistake this time. Can't you just apologize to everyone?
I won't accept her apology. Get out of the Xiao family now.
Will an apology cure my aunt's illness? Boys, get out.
You see how they treat me. And you still want me to apologize?
Stop nagging, just stop. Get out now.
I'm leaving. I will help with Auntie's matters. But I don't think I did anything wrong.
Stop boasting. What help can you offer? Just get out already.
You're not welcome here.
Hello? Can you help me find Dr. Duanxiun, the renowned doctor who recently came to our city?
Why are you crying? I've been busy dealing with your dad's affairs recently. I forgot about your situation. This professor is right by your dad's side.
How is he doing?
He just had surgery. He almost couldn't make it to see you anymore.
Okay. Then please ask Professor Duanxiun to come to the hospital to help save someone. I'm willing to go home to see him.
What? You're finally willing to come see your dad? Wait for me. I'll bring someone. This is Mr. Duan's daughter. This is Professor Duanxiun.
Hello, Professor Duan. There's a patient inside who is in a critical condition. Could you please help perform a surgery?
As a friend of Elder Su, I certainly cannot refuse.
Professor Duan, let's go inside then.
Hey, nurse. How is my great aunt doing?
The patient won't last much longer. Please prepare as quickly as possible.
Can my great aunt still make a will for my grandfather?
Hey, Rebecca, didn't you already contact the professor? Why hasn't there been any news?
I don't know. My dad hasn't called me back yet.
Then you should call him right away and ask.
What should I do? I'm about to be exposed and I can't get the will.
It's really Professor Duan. I can't believe you actually brought him here.
Professor Duan, please take me inside to have a look. Patient.
This time, it's all thanks to our Rebecca.
It was nothing.
You're being too modest. If it weren't for you, how would Professor Duan have come?
Professor Duan was invited here at the request of Mona Su. What does that have to do with you?
What?
You are Mona Su's adulterous lover? Wow, you even dare to bring your lover here?
You two adulterers and whores are too arrogant.
If it weren't for me finding you a kidney donor, you would have been long dead and wouldn't have the chance to be here hitting people.
What did you say? It was clearly Rebecca's achievement.
It was your achievement?
Of course it was mine.
Still pretending, huh? Are you really a rich family's daughter? Aren't you just relying on your boyfriend to pimp you out, knowing a few people?
What nonsense are you spouting?
That 3 million necklace was bought with my card. It was the waiter's mistake. Could you afford it on your own?
That's impossible. Even if you hooked up with that scoundrel, he wouldn't kindly come to my rescue.
I did it for Alan's sake.
So, you're admitting he's your adulterer now?
Whatever I say, you guys don't believe. Since you think he's an adulterer, then he's an adulterer.
Who is cuckolding whom? Look clearly.
Ah, this. Rebecca, what's going on here? Who is this man?
When the company had a food safety issue, it was Rebecca Lee, and this man named Zheng Wei who set it up.
Are you telling the truth?
What exactly happened?
I've said all I have to say. Believe it or not, it's up to you.
She all brought her adulterer along. You still believe her? She's just making things up.
How do you explain this photo? Photos can be synthesized. Perhaps she is currently having an affair with her adulterer outside.
I don't believe it.
Mona isn't that kind of person. Well then, let's go and see for ourselves.
Professor Du is undergoing surgery. It shouldn't be a big problem.
How is Alan doing? Is he happy?
I didn't pay much attention. Seems like he's with Miss Joe from Huaking Group. If you want to cry, cry. I can lend you my shoulder to lean on.
No need.
Corrupting morals.
Now you've got nothing to say, huh?
This adulterous couple is so brazen. What else is there to say?
She almost slandered our Rebecca.
Maybe Mona has some unspeakable difficulties.
She's already leaning on others. What's the point of saying something unspeakable?
You don't have any thoughts about that bitch, do you?
Have you want to live a life wearing a green hat? You talk about emotions?
They may not necessarily talk about emotions.
Alan, in a few days when your little aunt is out of the hospital, you should divorce that vile woman, then marry Miss Joe.
Oh, then I'll have to start calling her sister-in-law.
Isn't that too soon?
Not soon at all, not at all. After your little aunt has her surgery, a few days of rest and we can hold the wedding.
I never said I wanted to divorce Mona.
What are you saying?
Are you still thinking about her?
Do you know who made your little auntie this way? If it weren't for Miss Joe, your aunt would have been long gone.
Anyway, I will never let Mona Sue come back.
Give me some time to think about it.
Alan will definitely help Miss Joe in the future. Our family will have to rely on me from now on.
In the future, we'll have to trouble Rebecca. Now that we have Miss Joe as our support, we should expand the scale of the company.
I know expanding the business is good, but we don't have the money.
So I've invited this gentleman here.
May I ask who this gentleman is?
He is a very famous international bank manager.
He can lend us money.
I am thinking about pledging the company's shares to get a loan.
What? Use the company's equity.
Isn't that too risky?
There's no big reward without big risks.
No, the company is our foundation. We can't lose.
With Miss Joe backing us up, we don't have to worry about any mishaps.
I still think it's a bit risky.
Think about it. This time Miss Joe only brought some small gifts. For her, these are just small gifts. But for us, they're not. We can't keep relying on others every time. We need to become truly wealthy on our own.
But last time we used our property deeds as collateral for a loan, and we couldn't get a loan in the entire city.
That's why I specifically invited this manager this time, to help me accomplish this task.
So that's what it is.
What about you guys? Transfer all the shares you hold to my name, and then use my name to process the collateral loan.
Everything transferred to your name?
Why don't you guys believe me? Back then, I did it all for Ethan. I even had someone threaten Alan. Don't you guys know how I've treated you?
I know that, but I always feel that this isn't quite right.
After all is said and done, you just don't trust me. I've done so much for your Xiao family, and you still don't trust me.
Not Rebecca. Where are you going, baby?
Forget it. I'm taking my child and leaving this sad place.
What? You said you're carrying my child?
Don't you trust me?
Oh, Rebecca, we believe. Sit down.
You think I'm doing this for myself? I'm doing this for the child in my belly.
Yes. Yes, Mom and I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
Mom, opportunities like this don't come often.
All right. Mom promises you.
Why do you look so down?
It's nothing.
I feel like we're back in our college days.
If only we could really go back to college.
Whether we can go back or not isn't important. What's important is that we're together again now.
Do you really love me?
Of course. Once you divorce Mona Sue, we can get married right away. That way we can be together forever.
But how should I meet her?
It's Alan Xiao.
You decide for yourself.
Hello.
Let's set a time to meet.
What are we meeting for?
Just to talk.
Sure, I'll arrange it.
All right.
It's better to cut ties completely. I'll arrange it. They need to know who really is the heiress of Mount Red Group.
Today, the heiress of Mount Red Group booked the entire hotel. Do you have an invitation?
What the hell do we need an invitation for, damn hotel?
Oh, isn't this... Mona Sue asked us to come here to talk about the divorce. How come it's been booked by someone else?
Could it be that Mona Sue booked it?
Impossible. She is not the Miss of Hongshan Group.
There's no way that's possible.
Just give her a call.
They are guests invited by our miss. Let them in.
Your miss invited us.
Isn't he that adulterer of Mona Sue?
Yes. This person was the one in the hospital, accompanying Professor Duan.
Whose side is he really on?
I don't know what's going on either.
All right, hurry up and come in.
Let's go in and see, then we'll know.
Where's Mona Sue?
Who are you? Don't tell me you're Mona Sue's adulterer.
Did you arrange all this?
Brother, are you giving up now?
Don't jump to conclusions. This is hosted by the young lady of our Mount Red Group.
Who is your young lady?
Don't worry, she'll be here soon.
Oh my, am I seeing things? It couldn't be Mona Sue, could it?
You're not seeing things. It's really her.
Let me introduce her to everyone. This is Mona Sue, the young lady of our Mount Red Group.
The person I was before is not the same as who I am now.
Definitely different. Seems like having money has made her a bit prettier too.
So, you're the heiress of the wealthy Mount Red Group.
I never expected that Alan Xiao would really end up with you.
Let me tell you, don't think just because you're some rich heiress that we would be scared of you. Don't think about taking revenge on us.
I don't need to take revenge on you.
Where's your wonderful daughter-in-law? Why isn't she here? Is she having an affair?
What nonsense are you spouting? Mona Sue, you're really petty.
I'm trying to help you out, and you're not even grateful?
Stop trying to stir up trouble here. Even if you try to get back at us, we won't be scared.
Please don't question the strength of Mount Red Group. If you don't believe it, go home and check now whether the shares of your family's company are still in your hands.
Mom, what's going on?
How did you know?
We transferred the shares to Rebecca's control and took out a mortgage loan.
You better go home and check. I've never harmed your Xiao family.
Humph.
Are you going to take revenge on me?
What is this brat doing here?
Rebecca Lee, have you been fair to us?
That's all the strength you've got? Besides, you only have one kidney now.
Oh, son, are you okay, son? Son, what sin have I committed?
Rebecca Lee, we treated you like our own family, and this is how you repay me, you ungrateful wretch, shameless creature.
You're a worthless bootlicker now. Most of your family's assets are in my hands now.
Worthless trash, disgusting woman. When Ethan was critically ill, you actually had someone threaten Alan to save Ethan. I thought you genuinely cared for Ethan.
Of course, it was all to swindle your money, haha. Oh, I can tell you. It was mostly Mona Sue who saved Ethan, including other matters.
I was really blind back then.
Complaining here now is pointless. She's part of a different family from you guys now. Just get out of here.
I have no quarrel with you. Why would I want to take revenge on you?
Aren't you mad that I took Alan away?
In the past, I definitely would have been mad and sought revenge, but there's no need now.
Let's be fair today. Let Alan make his own choice.
I never said I wanted to break up with Mona. Women are thing.
Sister-in-law, you're right. My family's wealth was completely swindled by that bitch Rebecca Lee.
Sister-in-law, I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's Mum's old blurry eyes.
Realizing your mistake now seems a bit too late, doesn't it?
Sister-in-law, I'm really worthless. Ouch. If I had known back then that it was you who donated a kidney to save me, I wouldn't have given you such a hard time on... Sister-in-law, I'm really not a good person.
Before Mum even bizarrely hit you, Mum is really worthless. How about you slap me a few times to vent your anger?
They're getting divorced. Why still call each other sister-in-law and daughter-in-law?
Hey, brother. Try to persuade your sister-in-law. Sister-in-law must be the best in the world, the only person who can truly treat you well.
Yeah, Alan, we can do without the money and even without Mum, but you can't do without a good wife like this.
Mona, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have doubted you. Can you forgive me for getting angry?
Hey, sister-in-law, have you ever heard a dog barking? Let me imitate it for you. Woof, woof, woof.
Mona, Mum really made a mistake. As long as you forgive me, Mum will do anything.
Please give me another chance.
Okay, I'll give you one more chance.
That's great. Oh, that's really wonderful. Sister-in-law, I'm really sorry. I just found out it was your kidney that saved me. Back then, oh, I treated you so poorly.
Yes, my dear daughter-in-law. Before, Mum made things difficult for you at every turn, always making things hard for you. Mum is really sorry. I truly made a mistake. I'm really sorry.
Our family's property was all swindled by that Rebecca Lee.
Yes, Mona, you must help us.
Right. That's the result of several generations of the Xiao family's hard work.
All right, let's go back and confront them now.
Okay. Oh, right. Miss Jo, our Alan and Mona have made up. You're so beautiful and outstanding. You should find a suitable boyfriend again.
Yes, exactly. About that. My brother and sister-in-law are truly the perfect match. You and my brother are not suitable. Let's go.
Huimin, face the reality. There's no possibility between us.
I wish you happiness and joy.
President Lee, please help me investigate Rebecca Lee's criminal evidence.
Okay.
How dare this shameless couple sit here so openly?
Rebecca Lee, was it a lie when you said you were pregnant with my child?
Of course it was a lie. Being with someone like you makes me feel disgusted every minute.
You bitch. What do you want to do?
You still owe me an apology.
You still expect me to apologize?
Isn't it just because you have some connection with the general manager of Mount Red Group?
This despicable couple?
Son.
You only have one kidney and still act tough every day. Today, none of you are leaving.
Alan Xiao, haven't I always kept my word? I will destroy your Xiao family. Since you like her so much, I'll destroy her too.
What are you trying to do, huh?
Rebecca Lee, if you dare today, lay a hand on me and you won't escape.
Still talking tough? Go ahead, make a move.
Stop.
Here comes another one looking for death.
Do you know who she is?
Isn't she just your little lover?
She is the daughter of the Mount Red Group.
Oh, the daughter of the Mount Red Group, huh?
So, she could fetch a nice ransom, huh? Ha ha ha.
Turns out she really is the daughter of the Mount Red Group. But now, I don't care anymore.
My people will be there soon. You two dare to offend Mount Red Group? How much did he pay you? Catch them, I'll give you 10 million.
What are you doing?
Despicable couple. Didn't you just hit me? Aren't you very capable? Come, hit me, hit me. What, having 2 kidneys makes you special? 2 kidneys. So impressive. This damn thing?
Missy?
What happened?
I found out. The reason you haven't gotten pregnant in 3 years of marriage. It's your mother-in-law?
You helped me deal with them.
Yes.
Honey, I'm not feeling well. Let's leave now.
Okay.
You two.
What are you doing?
What are you going to do? Ah, are you going to kill someone? Ah, help, 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 help!